वेलकम टू ASA एजुकेशन। आज कर रहे हैं एक्सरसाइज नंबर 85 रेन एंड मार्टिन हाई स्कूल ग्रामर बुक। चैप्टर है 11 ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ सेंटेंसेस। यहां दिया है कन्वर्ट फ्रॉम कॉम्प्लेक्स टू कंपाउंड सेंटेंसेस। पहला है वंस अपॉन अ टाइम अ मैन ओन्ड अ hen which laid every day a golden egg। अब इसको कैसे लिख सकते हैं? Once upon a time, a man owned a hen and it laid every day a golden egg. We selected this bicycle after we had tried several times. We tried several bicycles and then selected this. It is surprising that he did not succeed. He did not succeed. And this is surprising. If you do not take exercise, you will be ill. Take exercise or you will be ill. If you run, you will be in time. Run and you will be in time. He ran away because he was afraid. He was afraid and therefore ran away. As he was not there, I spoke to his brother. He was not there and therefore I spoke to his brother. Although he saw the danger, he pressed on. He saw the danger, yet he pressed on. Though you try with all your might, you will not succeed. You may try with all your might, but you will not succeed. I shall not go unless I am invited. I must be invited or I shall not go. If you eat too much, you will be ill. Don't eat too much or you will be ill. A book's a book, although there's nothing in it. There may be nothing in it. Still, it is a book. Unless you keep quiet, you will be punished. Keep quiet or you will be punished. As Kesar loved me, I weep for him. Kesar loved me, and so I weep for him. Because you have done this, I shall punish you. You have done this, and so I will punish you. As soon as he heard the news, he wrote to me. He heard the news and at once he wrote to me. When you have rested, go on with the work. Rest and then go on with the work. I forgave him because He was dying, and therefore I forgave him. He stayed at home because he was feeling ill. He was feeling ill, and therefore he stayed at home. His father still trusted him, though he had deceived. He had deceived him. Yet his father trusted him. Though the sky falls, he will not be frightened. The sky may fall, but he will not be frightened. He was educated at a public school where he learned Latin. He was educated at a public school and there he learned Latin. I struck him because he ventured to obstruct my path. He ventured to obstruct my path. So I struck him. They went to war so that they might extend their empire. They wished to extend their empire and therefore they went to war. Although they fought most valiantly, they were defeated. They fought most valiantly, but they were defeated. He writes so illegibly that I cannot read his letter. He writes very illegibly, and so I cannot read his letter. I know what you told him. You told him something, and I know it. The ship was steered so skillfully that I reached the harbor safely. The ship was steered very successfully, and so it reached the harbor safely. You must be respectable if you would be respected. Be respectable and you will be respected. He was ambitious and therefore I killed him. Though often capricious and impertinent, she was never out of temper. She was often capricious and impertinent, yet she was never out of temper. Though the waves are raging white, I'll row you over the ferry. The waves are raging white, but yet I will row you over the ferry. He finished first, though he began late. He began late, but finished first. Though he tries hard, he is seldom successful. He tries hard, but he is seldom successful. When the sun set, he returned home. The sun set and he returned home. Since duty calls us, we must obey. Duty calls us, and we must obey. He had a cow that gave enormous quantities of milk. He had a cow and it gave enormous quantities of milk. He failed because he was too rash. He was too rash and therefore failed. We eat so that we may live. We wish to live and so we eat. He was so learned that he seemed to know everything. He was very learned and seemed to know everything. तो ये थी आपकी एक्सरसाइज. आपको अच्छी लगी, समझ में आई? सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ASA एजुकेशन. तब मिलते हैं अगली एक्सरसाइज में.